We have a chemical approval process that applies to all of our operations, including our auto mechanic shops. We have criteria that were set up that are fairly straightforward. We'll use no carcinogens. We have a number of different criteria that we evaluate all of our products under. The products we evaluate include degreasers, they include brake cleaners, anything that could be used in our automotive shops or any place in our electrical distribution or generation systems. The barriers we've encountered in switching to safer alternatives are oftentimes, from an engineering perspective, does it actually meet the criteria that we need? Does it meet the specifications that are warranted for the manufacturer of the device, the manufacturer of the piece of equipment? Price can also be another factor. In some cases we look at options and is there really a benefit from an environmental or from a health and safety perspective that makes it worth the extra money or not?
Are there any chemicals out there that are promoted as alternatives that do not meet your criteria of being safe?
It's fairly common to find chemicals that are touted as being, well, the one that I love is finding something that just says non-chlorinated and having that as a nice replacement for these nasty chlorinated products, and then finding N-propyl bromide that now is listed carcinogen and is highly neurotoxic and a reproductive hazard being touted as, buy this because it's not bad stuff over here, it's a different bad stuff.
Are the chemicals that you found safer just as effective as the non-preferred chemicals?
That's an interesting question. In some cases we find the chemicals that we switch to are in fact more effective than the ones that they're replacing. And in some cases it takes a change of method for actually using the product to get the same effectiveness out of it. So it really does vary. Boy, the two classics from a health and safety perspective are brake cleaners and degreasers, where you find a few different chemicals that oftentimes are problematic. Methylene chloride is a lot harder to find nowadays just because it's so heavily regulated. So what you find instead, sometimes perchloroethylene or tetrachloroethylene is the same compound, highly neurotoxic, and you also find hexane in a lot of degreasers and cleaning products, which in and of itself may not be the worst thing on earth, but it makes other neurotoxic agents more problematic. And so something relatively low-key hazard like an acetone mixed with hexane, the acetone all of a sudden becomes very scary. So from a basic perspective, those are the ones that I usually look for and try to find almost any alternative to them.